Yo, what to do, ladies and gentlemen? It's Sho Kusaragi, and today I'm joined by BakaCrew 2002 to celebrate the Overwatch anniversary.
What's up, everybody?
Right now we're queued up for a round of Junkenstein, which you're probably wondering, hey, it's not Halloween, you shouldn't be able to do that. Well, during the anniversary event, you get to do all of the events on certain days. They change it every day.
Maybe now I can actually hear if you ask me questions.
I cannot
Oh,
rest
yeah.
until we have justice.
Yeah, we tried recording this earlier, but it turns out that my microphone is crapping out, so this is a different one that I'm using today. Definitely gonna have to get a new one soon.
Yes. We talked about many things, like Elden Ring.
Yeah, I've been playing Elden Ring for a while, and I'm using had past tense because I gave up. Now, you're probably all thinking, like, oh, you're being a big baby bitch about it. You're right, I am. I'm gonna admit that flat out. This is my first From Software game, my first Souls game, and I'm not enjoying it. It's not fun for me anymore.
And that's okay. That's what a product is. A product is there for people to be entertained, and
Now,
sometimes people just aren't entertained.
I mean, I'm not gonna stand here and shit on From Software or anything, or say like it's a bad game. It's not for me.
Yeah.
I'm not enjoying it, so I'm not gonna play it. And that's just me. If you like Elden Ring, cool. If you don't like Elden Ring, that is also cool.
Yeah. Live your life. Be who you are.
I mean, I will get back to it one day, I feel, but I don't see that happening until sometime next year.
Right.
Just my desire to play Elden Ring is just depleted.
Which is okay.
But while we're on the subject of From Software or anything, a fun little tidbit we should probably try to get back on here. Baka here has played Dark Souls 1, and you are not going to believe how he defeated the Tauros Demon.
Oh, yeah. So, the way that I beat the Tauros Demon is completely valid, and I recommend that everyone that fights the Tauros Demon play it this way. So, what happened was, it was like the third or fourth time I had been fighting him, and I was fighting him the way that, like, everyone recommends fighting him, is like using the lightning like scroll thingamabob that like improves, like he's weak to lightning basically.
Yeah, for those who may not know, the Tauros Demon is one of the first bosses you will encounter in the game. It's very early.
Yeah.
It's like,
and
because wait, isn't the Asylum Demon like mandatory? Don't you have to beat it to move forward?
Yeah, and he's super easy.
Because yeah, like it's literally in the first area where the game starts. The Asylum Demon, that is.
Yeah, that's like the that's the tutorial boss.
Yeah, so for most players, the Tauros Demon should be the first real boss.
Yeah, and for me it was, because I died like I said 2 or 3 times, and on the 4th attempt I got so close to killing him, and I had rolled too close to the edge, and I died because I freaked out. And the Tauros Demon, being very eager to make sure that my corpse never got back up, decided to do a attack that sent him over the edge of the bridge. And I thought, oh well, I guess I have to fight him again because I died. And then I came back and he's gone, and I just grabbed my souls and keep walking.
That is the nice thing about From Software. When a boss dies, they save that shit. And I'm just putting this out there for any game in general. It is perfectly acceptable to cheese and cheat any and every boss to death.
Yes.
Whilst I was playing Elden Ring, for those who know, I went to the Caelid region, and I was on the bridge next to the Dragon Bridge, you know, it's right outside the Beast Clergyman Church, whatever. And I went to fight the Knights Cavalry over there because I wanted the Bloodhound step skill. So what you do with this particular one is that you get his attention, and then you hop off of the bridge you're fighting him on onto a certain ledge to the left side of the bridge, yeah. Because the way this boss works is that he's going to want to chase you in a straight line. So wherever you are, he's going to make a beeline to you. So what you do is that you get to this ledge, and then when he gets close enough to you, you're going to use your horse and jump back onto the bridge. Your horse is capable of double jumping, which you're going to need to get back on the bridge safely, but his horse cannot. And since he wants to chase you in a beeline, he'll try to get back onto the bridge that way. What will either happen when you do this is that he will make an attempt to jump back on the bridge and fall off the cliff and die, or if you wait just a couple of seconds, or for me I waited about 2 minutes, he'll just glitch out and die.
Yes. Always cheese a boss if you can.
Another cheese story about a boss that I have in Elden Ring. I was progressing through Ranny the Witch's questline, and I actually did complete it. I haven't beaten the game, but I did all the stuff required to unlock her ending for when I eventually do. And I farmed the last boss you have to fight for that quest, Estelle. I farmed him a lot because he dropped 20,000 runes when you get summoned to another player's game to help fight him, which helped me out a lot. What happened during this was that I had died during this boss, and Estelle was really close to death, so the player who summoned me to help them ended up delivering the finishing blow, and before it was sent back to my game, it saved the fact that I helped this guy kill Estelle, and I still got the runes for it.
For the briefest of moments, the relentless pace of Dr. Junkenstein's advance slowed.
Thanks.
But the worst was
That's
yet
good.
to come.
Oh, also, I had said on the previous video that I have been thinking about getting Elden Ring. It is a game that I think I might want to try out. Even though, like, all of the From Software games have always been very intimidating for me. Because I feel like I'm very not great at games most of the time.
I went to GameStop a while ago. Elden Ring had like just come out and everything. And I also did want to give it an attempt. This is obviously before I even bought the game. I asked the lady at the counter, like, what would you say is like the most like beginner-friendly Souls game so I could be prepared for Elden Ring? And she actually told me Elden Ring, because it's an open world and you can kind of just go wherever you want and do whatever you want. It's easy for you to find ways around bosses or to just level up enough to defeat them. Because in most Souls games, like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, bosses are mandatory. You have to defeat them in order to get onto the next area. But in Elden Ring, you can basically go wherever you want right away. So if you get stuck on a boss, you are more than welcome to just find somewhere else to go and something else to do. And yeah, I'll say for the most part that's true. When I've got stuck on bosses, I've just roamed around aimlessly, defeated smaller, weaker bosses, leveled up, and got strong enough to move forward. And like I also said in the last recording when we attempted it, if you do get Elden Ring, I will help you through like as much of the game as I can.
And I thank you for that, because now what's funny about the other Dark Souls games is you could also play co-op in them, but everyone's like, that's not how the game's meant to be played. Well, I never said I wanted to be an epic gamer like everyone else.
And also, if that's not how the game was supposed to be played, then why is it an option?
Yeah. So I'm not an epic gamer, whatever. I never wanted to be an epic gamer.
Not everybody can do the naked barbarian, beat your enemies to death with a wooden club run, okay?
I can't do that, alright? I'm a big baby bitch. I'm gonna sit around and...
Like, fuck, when I played Elden Ring, I focused primarily on ranged combat. I would infect my enemies with Scarlet Rot and then cheese them with my Glintstone spells.
Exactly.
Like,
so
these are RPGs. That's why they have like the different classes you start the game with and different weapons. And that's why you choose what you want to level up.
yeah.
Like a normal RPG, when you level up, all your stats increase. No, in From Software, you choose what you want to level up.
She emerged from the shadows once again.
Exactly. So it shouldn't matter what, like, how someone plays a game, as long as they play the game and enjoy it, right?
And everybody's gonna have their own experience with these games. There are multiple endings. There's an open world. You can basically do whatever the fuck you want.
So I feel like people shouldn't get on other people's cases for playing Elden Ring or Dark Souls with another person, because it shouldn't matter.
Unknown to the heroes, Dr. Junkenstein had other allies.
Oh my god.
The monster was no more. Got your visor activated. The witch appeared in their midst.
Bitch.
Yes, bitch.
My controller died!
No! How did it die? How can I still hear you? Oh, Jesus.
The witch has
Oh god.
The enemy is within my sights.
Give it to someone.
Fuck you, Junkenstein.
Coalesced into the form of the Reaper.
Die, you big baby bitch.
Greater than Junkenstein's. Earning a brief respite for the castle's defenders.
Ah!
Fuck.
The Reaper fell once.
This is, oh my god.
No! Ryan, I was right there to save you. Damn it
My
all.
ultimate was at like 90.
Damn it all.
Okay. Mercy, you need to die next.
The monk gazed upon the fallen.
Everyone, get healed up.
Visor activated.
Stay behind me. I am your shield.
Fire and ash gave way to reveal the form
You
of the summoner.
skank!
Not as dead as the wanderers had hoped.
I hate you,
No, no, not the Riptire. No, 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 no. Oh,
Oh god, where?
I can't
where?
see. I can't
where?
see. In front. Center.
The summoner had returned.
No!
Oh Jesus, fuck! I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I don't either. We're dead. That's what's going on. We're all dead.
The heroes fought valiantly, but they could not stop Dr.
Damn it.
Junkenstein and his creations. The castle fell, the defenders were slain, and Junkenstein had his revenge.
I feel like I can do better with the immortality bubble.
Well, what if I do this?
That works. That works real nice.
These were the wanderers who took up the castle's defense.
So I know it's very hard for you to heal yourself unless you use your regen burst.
Yeah, just my abilities have such long cooldowns. I think I'm just gonna do this just to demonstrate. Like, yeah, it takes 13 seconds for me
Well, I'm a pretty good swimmer.
to have cool down my health regen.
Out of the night, the Reaper returned.
But not for long.
The gunslinger's shot found its mark, and the Reaper was destroyed.
That'll teach you to pursue me.
The Reaper
Setting out the welcome mat.
This is the power of the Dark Soul.
If the game is called Dark Souls, but I've never seen a Dark Soul in it.
The Wanderers felt sure that
It's actually hidden in the lore. Because in the opening cutscene, it shows like a... Fuck it, what was it? Okay, yeah, it shows, like the opening cutscene, it shows like the 3, bosses or characters, whatever, who got the Lord Souls from the first flame.
Right.
But then it shows like the first human, or like the ancestor of humans, who picks up a smaller flame, and then just kind of wanders off. That was the Dark Soul that thing picked up.
Oh, okay.
And because I watched a lot of lore videos of Dark Souls recently. And it was also like the existence of the Dark Soul that like, created the Undead Plague. I definitely found out that George R.R. Martin played his role in designing Elden Ring.
Yes.
Because there's a hidden plot detail that I was just made aware of, and it makes absolutely no sense, but it's definitely something George R.R. Martin would do. It's like one of the big things about the game, a central figure in it is Queen Marika. Then just as important was, I think, her twin brother, Radagon.
Right.
Well, it turns out that they're the same fucking person.
Oh, right. I've heard of something like that.
Yeah, when you get to the royal capital area, there's a certain statue that you can find, and if you cast a certain spell in front of it, because originally it's a statue of Radagon, yeah, I think it starts off as a statue of Radagon, but then when you cast a spell in front of it, it turns into Marika. And then there's a message that you can read right in front of it, and it tells you flat out that Radagon is Queen Marika.
Okay.
But, and the reason I say George R.R. Martin definitely had a role in playing this is because it is canon that Queen Marika and Radagon were wed at one point because it was a secret that they were siblings and the same person. They have children.
What?
General Radon, the boss I was talking about earlier, he's one of their children. Wait, no, sorry, no, not General Radon. Melania. The hardest boss in the game, Melania, is one of...
Either way...
I know. Like, yes, they're siblings, so of course there's the George R.R. Martin incest in there, but they're also the same fucking person.
So self-cessed then?
Goes Radagon to Queen Marika, and then Queen Marika.
Yes. Yeah, that's how this works. Did you not know? That's how this works.
I mean, that's what I thought, but I just had to be sure. Technically, this boss isn't mandatory, but everyone just kind of agrees you definitely should fight her. You get to fight Radagon's ex-wife.
Okay.
And I think she is one of, if not the only boss you don't actually kill.
Oh. Okay.
You defeat her, then you kind of fight like an illusion of her, and then just, once you defeat the illusion, you get what you came for, and you go on your merry way.
Okay.
And you can you visit her later if you want to respec.
Oh, okay.
From the renegade sent a monster
That's cool.
crashing down.
See, like technically she's not mandatory, but you should definitely go after her.
Right.
Setting out the welcome mat.
It's time. The witch had been defeated, depriving Dr. Junkenstein of his most powerful ally.
Get in here.
Oh, I thought that would go farther.
Step inside. Stay alive.
Experience nothing. I don't have that skin.
I want to know what the line is for the white version of that skin. Definitely curious about it.
It's probably the same.
The Viking
Probably.
looked over the witch's unmoving form, knowing he had not seen the last.
Now, can we please get a skin where he's a cup of ramen noodles? And when he uses his ultimate, he says experience noodles.
That would be cool. Is that just a meme that's been going around?
No, it's just a meme I have personally because of the octopus skin.
So easily defeated.
Experience noodles.
The Reaper rejoined the battle.
Ooh, that was close.
Yes.
It was the Reaper.
It was yikes. Yikes.
The Reaper was slain.
But then he immediately respawned thanks to the Dark Soul.
Because he's in the dead.
The Vikings struck down the Reaper. For the
I should look into what Demon Souls was all about, because that was the first one that started it all.
Yes.
Turn up.
I heard it's still kind of like it still has its problems.
undiminished as the summon was returned to the battle.
I started watching this video, I should get back to it. Somebody who had never played a Souls game was playing Demon Souls, which I mean is probably good for them. That's the first one. They're playing the PS5 version, and you know how like normally, especially for older games like that, the cutscene graphics are amazing and then the in-game graphics are not so hot?
Yeah.
That was not the case for the Demon Souls remake. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Were like the cutscenes like terrible?
No, the cutscenes were phenomenal, and then the in-game graphics were the same.
Oh wow.
Like, exactly the same. Like, everything in-game looked as good in the cutscenes.
That's good.
His body crumbled like the dying embers of a spent flame.
I just think it's amazing how far gaming technology has come that we can actually accomplish that.
Yeah.
And I really wish more games would do it, because that's still kind of an issue we have to this day.
And now all we need is full body VR.
I hear that Facebook is working on that.
Junkenstein's monster
Well,
was slain.
I hope somebody else does it.
Junkenstein's monster attacked.
I mean, I don't know what would be worse, Facebook doing it or Amazon.
Jesus, both halves of the... both two sides of the same coin. That's what I'm trying to say.
Setting out the welcome mat.
I mean, who made the Oculus Rift? Or is that just its own thing?
I think that's its own thing. I'm pretty sure, anyway.
Okay, well, if they can update for full body VR, it would be great. I'd be very thankful.
A second one. Or is the other one? Oh, the other one died. Okay. No.
Okay, good. I'm trying to get Junkenstein and these Omnics.
The witch had been struck down, But such powers can never truly be destroyed.
Torbjorn, figure out how to fix the door.
Yes, please. No. Get away from my door. Get away from my door. Get away from my door. Fuck.
Greater than Junkenstein's, earning a brief respite for the castle's defenders.
Let them up.
Reaper, he had planned the
I wish my immortality bubble worked on the door. I can make the door invincible.
That would be pretty cool.
Oh, Jesus Christ. If that shock tire hit, we would have lost. We're gonna lose.
No, I refuse! I have one more round in me. Or bonus wave. I have one more wave in me now.
fire and ash gave way to reveal the form of the summoner. Not as dead.
Oh, God.
Okay, now this is when it starts spamming riptides, so we have to...
Yeah.
Right. Left.
The summoner was back.
Alright. Center should be the way that...
Oh, no, it was on the
Never
left.
mind, it's left! Fuck! No!
Ah.
The heroes fought
Damn it.
valiantly, but they could not stop.
So, do we actually have one more in you?
Creation.
Yeah!
Okay.
The custom
That their multiverses game.
You look like a man who's seen a few battles. That's one way
For-
to put it.
The Warner Brothers Smash Bros. Game.
Oh.
Yeah, Ultra Instinct Shaggy is canon.
Yes.
It looks pretty neat so far.
dark presence
Right.
coalesced in their midst. Comes for your souls.
I think one of the weirdest characters out of everyone in this game is Arya Stark from Game of Thrones.
Thusly cursed.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's a Warner Brothers property, right?
Eldros slews a
I guess so. I didn't think it was.
presence in the darkness.
Well, that would be my only explanation for the how
I mean, it's
that
just-
works.
I admit I find it a little distressing, the idea of Arya Stark, who... I mean, I love her. She's definitely, like, my favorite character in Game of Thrones, but I'm gonna be real for a second. She's a cold-blooded killer, fighting the likes of, like, Bugs Bunny and Steven Universe.
Kill him right fucking now.
Like, she's not evil or anything, she's one of the heroines. But she has no qualms about killing people she doesn't like. Like, there's a certain scene later in the series where this dude gets, like, put on trial, and when, like, all his crimes come to light, Arya literally just grabs her knife, walks right up to him, and slits his throat right then and there.
As you do.
Oh, and everyone was cool with it.
Exactly.
I mean, they were probably gonna have him hanged or some shit anyways.
So it's like, well, might as well just deal with that.
Ground shook as Dr. Junkenstein's creation was revealed.
Get hit in the nuts.
Nice.
Spotted them.
A trace of human emotion upon the monster's countenance. His shock tire exploded.
I tried to punch it, but my punch was ineffective.
Upon the monster, and he crashed lifelessly to the ground.
Yeah, Smash Bros. How come you haven't put Waluigi in the game, huh?
Seriously, Waluigi was an assist trophy in Brawl.
Freaking Shovel Knight is an assist trophy. Yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, like, you have the gall to turn Dante and Travis into skins, as well as Sans and the Doom guy,
Yeah.
but you can't add Waluigi into the game at all. But I do actually hear that, like, I can never remember his name, the guy, like, who made Mario and everything.
I don't remember his name.
Well, like, he, like, legitimately does not understand why Americans like Waluigi so much. He thinks it's weird.
Well, maybe we are weird, okay? We just like Waluigi, okay?
Listen, he looks funny and he makes a funny noise. That's all it takes to impress us.
Yeah, we're really easy to impress, actually.
We really are. Americans are very easily entertained.
Funny enough.
Like, goddammit, we're a culture that gets impressed by watching a dude smash watermelons with a hammer.
Yes, we are very easy to impress, Japan. We're also very easily offended by things, apparently.
And then sometimes we get mad when people joke about how easily offended we are. Although it's still not as funny as South Park making an episode that made fun of China, and then literally within 24 hours, China banned South Park.
I mean, that's an accomplishment in my opinion.
Even, like, the writers, like, went to Twitter, like, after that happened, they're like, you realize you just made our point for us, right?
Censorship in China is terrible.
The air became charged with the arcade as the summoner appeared in their midst.
The dragon's fire consumes all.
But would you not, please?
Yahi parambasta viktahe.
Well, that was a big fuck you if there ever was one.
No, Ryan, I have a bigger fuck you.
Regen up.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're
Let them up.
The outlaw weathered the summoner's magic and struck her down.
Y'all can all calm down now. I got this.
What if I don't want to calm down? I'm a saying, the angrier I get, the stronger I get.
Yeah.
But the Junkenstein was not yet finished. His monster rose again.
I think that's more of an accomplishment to the monster not being finished yet than Dr. Junkenstein, but okay.
Yeah. I agree with that statement, actually.
Junkenstein's monster attacked.
Oh no, not another one.
Oh no, they got Cody.
Oh shit, they got Cody! Oh no, they got Cody. You're right. They did get Cody. Oh fuck.
Fuck. Oh shit. Let him
Oh
up.
god.
The monster was slain. In the midst of the battle, Junkenstein's most powerful ally appeared.
Oh god, I thought Bob was the monster for a second and I shot him.
Get out of here!
Bob, I'm sorry. I see big scary man in the dark on this map, I think monster.
And she was not ready to release him.
Mission accomplished!
On the fallen
Run away!
my sights, his thoughts were
Help! The monk requires assistance.
Get in the bubble. I think they destroyed my bubble.
No, it was still alive.
For the briefest of moments, the relentless pace of Dr. Junkenstein's advance slowed.
Bullshit! He's still lobbing bombs at us!
Yet unknown to the hero,
Oh, god damn it.
Dr. Junkenstein had other allies. The renegade made a
Okay,
hero
good.
of himself, ridding the world of a cruel and hateful
Ooh.
bitch.
Okay. Oh,
I know he
oh.
says witch, but it sounded like he said cruel and hateful bitch.
You know, that is what he said.
Hateful bitch.
That is what he said, but people didn't want to read that in the captions, so they censored it there.
That's my new favorite line. He rid this world of a cruel and hateful bitch. I'm gonna use that now.
And the monster fell with a ground-shaking impact. Its brief
Just that's how the Baka characters tell bedtime stories. And then the hero valiantly vanquished the cruel and hateful bitch.
The Wanderers had held the doors long enough for the castle's denizens to flee to safety.
Boy, that story sure had a lot of cursing and killing in it. It sure did, because that's how reality was back then.
It sure did, because that's how reality was back then. You're right. That is how reality was back then.
So if you weren't cursing or killing somebody about every 5 minutes, that's because you were dead.
Or going to die.
And even then, if you were going to die, you should still be cursing someone out, so why aren't you?
Exactly. Like seriously, if you're not doing that, then you're kind of a failure. I'm doing this so I do not perish!
That is a good idea. Wait, Roadhog, can you stop standing in the way of all these zombies? They're fucking up my door, and I don't appreciate it.
I also do not appreciate it! No! What the hell was that moan, Mercy? That was very sexual.
Oh my god, Mercy, you need to calm down.
You need to calm down. I'm not one to.
This is not one of those kinds of games, Mercy.
Although some people are. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
They're into the they're into the real hardcore shit. If that's the case.
Yeah. I will not allow any of you to die while Ryan is currently
Coalesced
dead.
into the form of the Reaper.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Had returned.
Oh god, no dying.
Goodbye, my friends. It seems that this is our valley of death.
Oh.
As he passed from this world.
Yep. We're
The soldier
It's
fought
over.
valiantly, but
And the door
he
exploded.
succumbed, just as his comrades in arms. This night, Dr. Junkenstein's revenge would not be denied.
But it was denied. Everyone in the town was evacuated.
yeah. So what did he accomplish?
The answer? Nothing!
All right, I'm probably gonna do like one more round, and then call it.
Alright. I will make this the best round I have ever had! Somehow!
Wonderful. The
Legendary.
gods have selected me.
Nice. This is probably the best we could do.
We don't need to do this.
I've seen it a million times.
Tonight, of Junkenstein's revenge.
Where I'm from, we throw deserters into the sea.
Well, I'm a pretty good swimmer.
But Castlevania says that vampires can't cross running water.
I can't what?
According to Castlevania, vampires can't cross running water. Like, oceans and stuff. Like, they can't swim.
Okay.
Presence coalesced in their midst.
Odd.
Comes for your souls.
Like, it was a whole thing at a certain point in the series. Like, a bunch of vampires were on a bridge over a lake or something. And then they blew up the bridge, and a priest, like, blessed the water of the lake, so it was holy water, and then all the vampires died in it. Because they couldn't swim because it was running water, and then they died because it was holy water.
Okay.
How about a little extra here?
I still don't understand the logic behind it, but I guess that's the thing.
Yeah, I don't understand the logic behind that as of right now.
Like, obviously, a vampire wouldn't be able to swim in holy water, but running water, just like in general? You mean to tell me that if a vampire comes across a small creek, they can't step over it? Like,
So what you're
just
saying
can't-
is like I could be running away from the vampire, like go through a creek, the tiniest creek.
And as long as there's like no bridge or anything to walk over it, like if the vampire just like steps in the creek, or they just gonna like fall on their face and like drown in the like 2 inches of water or some shit.
Like, how does that work? Castlevania, explain that.
And the weirdest part is that's the only time they ever bring it up. Like, it is like almost never an issue that they address that vampires have for the rest of the series. There is one scene towards the end of the series where it does matter, but it's for different reasons. Castlevania series is actually amazing, and I'm actually going to give it major props. It has one of the best plot twists I've ever seen.
Oh?
It's how they handle death, like the character of Death in Castlevania, and that's all I'm going to say about it.
Okay.
Because if you haven't seen Castlevania, you should see Castlevania.
What if I don't have Netflix?
It's on DVD, luckily.
Oh. Good.
Yeah.
As the battle raged, Dr.
Highly recommend, especially if you like stuff like Hellsing Ultimate.
The day you laughed at Dr. Jameson Junkenstein! Setting out
Junkenstein had made a deal with the witch and the wilds.
Get ready for a shot!
What if I don't want to?
I don't wanna. Dom, we need to drop the hammer.
I don't want to.
Oh my god, it's a dragon, apparently.
Ugly dragon.
Ha! I got the Discord orb on you before you got your shield up. Stupid dragon.
Oh, Torbjorn, I wish you could still dispense armor.
Yeah, that would be nice. It'd make this, a little easier.
And Brigitte could still give us armor if she healed us over our maximum health, but no. Now the only way for anyone else to get armor is for Brigitte to be on your team for her to use her ult.
Which is lame.
Blizzard, why do you hate Brigitte so much? And if you do hate her so much, why did you even make her in the first place?
Yeah.
The monster once again. Junkenstein's monster was slain.
If I ever meet someone from Blizzard, there's a very serious question I do want to ask them.
Yes.
So there's a South
Oh yeah,
Park.
Reaper. Oh right, okay.
Wait, no, what was your thing?
I was gonna say why Reaper can't keep souls anymore.
Oh, okay, well, okay, I'm gonna ask them two serious questions. That, and there was a South Park episode where, the boys got really into World of Warcraft. And there's this one asshole who kept going around, like, and killing every player, like, in the whole game.
Right.
And the only way the boys were able to defeat him is because the devs came to their house and gave them an item called the Sword of a Thousand Truths.
Okay.
And earlier in the episode, like when they were explaining it, they said like it was an item we made like at the very beginning of the game, but it was way too overpowered for anyone to use, so we put it on a flash drive and took it out of the game. So I want to find out if they actually ever did make a weapon that was too overpowered that they had to take it out of the game and store it somewhere. I realized that was probably just the joke they made for South Park, but if there's some truth to that, I want to know.
So I have 3 serious questions. If you don't get to that question, why Reaper can't reap souls in Overwatch anymore, and why they hate Lugia so much.
Okay, well, yeah, that's that. Okay, 4. The first 3 that were just listed, and then, why does Hammond exist? Why does Wrecking Ball exist? Like, what drugs did you take to make you greenlight this? Like, were you high or you drunk?
Both?
Was it like the
Hangover?
I'm gonna go with it was something out of like the Hangover. They got super just wasted off of everything one night, came up with Wrecking Ball, drew up some early code for it, like, well, we already have the code for it, so we might as well finish it.
Okay, you want to know what I think the answer is? And this is just like, just me sitting here thinking about it. Maybe it was like one of the like devs, like kids' ideas, like I want to have a hamster who rolls around and shoots people. It's just like, okay, Timmy, we'll put that in the game for you.
That's probably the most like realistic answer.
The bonus round.
All right, all right. We got this shit. We got this shit.
Yes, we just have to stay ahead of the curve.
Oh god.
Once again, the Reaper took shape. Death had claimed the Reaper.
Before he died, he activated Shadow Clone Jutsu.
It was the Reaper.
And once again, he cast Shadow Clone Jutsu.
He used a substitution jutsu, and then Shadow Clone.
Get in sight.
The gunslinger's shot found its mark, and the Reaper was destroyed.
It actually wasn't the gun shot. It was he threw a bottle at him.
The Wanderers felt the ground shudder once again.
It was Muscle Man's mom.
You know who else makes the ground shake?
My mom!
The monster was slain.
Wait, but you can't kill me like that.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
The monk gazed upon the fallen witch. His thoughts were underwhelmed. The witch retreated to recover her strength, but the Wanderers knew that she would return.
Oh no, you don't, Ryan. Not on my watch.
Oh, thank you.
Let them up.
Goodbye. So long, farewell, Abita saying goodnight.
I've only seen that movie once.
Which movie?
That
I don't
music.
even remember what it's called. Oh. I have also only seen it once.
The Reaper returned.
Maybe it was twice. I saw it once on my own and once twice.
I only ever saw it once as a kid.
Once again, the Reaper took shape.
You blue bastards.
The Reaper
Even though he was already in the battle.
Okay, that's it.
Oh, thank you.
I must save my friends. I don't even know what kind of voice that was, I'm gonna be real with you.
Fire and ash.
I don't have bigger ball, but I have ball.
Summoner. Not as dead as the one.
Eat ball.
You don't have bigger ball, but you have multiple balls at once.
Let them up.
I will not allow you to die.
Got you good and step inside, stay alive.
No, McCree, stay alive.
Hang on, McCree, I'm coming. As soon as I get these fucking robots out the way. Yeah, come here, bitch. Come here, bitch. Come here, bitch.
Monster rose again.
Step right up.
The summoner's body crumbled.
Oh god, it's on the left.
Ah, no, damn it.
Monster had returned.
Hey, Maddie. Yes, that's my cup of water.
Junkenstein's monster fell. Swarm toward the castle.
What?
The witch emerged from the night, brought
You
back
have
to
to
the
give me a
battle by
sec, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Baka power.
Oh god, no.
Oh,
The Viking looked over the witch's
Oh no. Oh no.
McCree! What have you done?
You bastard, McCree. We needed you. We needed that ult.
I'm dead!
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. No, this is not the run. This is not the run. Oh.
his final breath. Illuminates the castle. Once and for all.
Damn.
The hero
Alright, well,
but they
I mean, we
could
still
not
won,
stop
technically.
Junkenstein and his creation.
And that technical win is
Because
better
of
than
them, the
nothing.
defenders were slain, and Junkenstein had his revenge.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I'm gonna leave a link to Baka's channel in the description below. Be sure to pop on over. Got some real nice content. It's funny as hell.
Most of the time. I'm still working on some videos, but they'll be out soon, and I think I have enough content on my channel that I think it'll be enough to hold you over until I release the biggest video project I've been
Job
working
well
on.
done.
If you like what you saw, be sure to click the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. And as always, share this with your friends, share it with your family, share it with anybody, share it with everybody. Have a good night, y'all. Peace out.
Bye-bye!